is Sheldon Wagner. I'm a pediatric psychologist. I specialize in the identification and treatment of neurodevelopmental disorders and developmental disabilities, including autism spectrum disorder. Today I'm going to try and very briefly explain a very, very important strategy that both teachers and parents can use to foster communication on the part of their ASD child. I call this sabotaging the environment. Some people call it communication temptations. I happen to like sabotage. Anyway, one of the interesting things about autism is that many of these kids are very smart and very independent. In other words, they are self-sufficient. They can get what they want when they want it, and they often don't need us to get to the things that they care about. The problem is that the more independent the child with autism is in being able to access what they want, the less incentive there is for them to communicate, to socially engage and linguistically engage with parents, teachers, and siblings. So one of the things that we have to do, and we have to make a dedicated effort to do it often, is creating opportunities in the environment to force the child to communicate with us. So there are hundreds and hundreds of examples, so I'm only going to give you a couple with things that I just found around the house. Let's say your kid likes marshmallows. These jars can be closed so they're very, very tight. And so many kids won't be able to get to what's inside, assuming they want to get to the marshmallow. For an adult, it might be a lottery ticket instead of a marshmallow. But you get the point. So it's out there. It's a temptation. And then the child, to get to the marshmallow, needs to go through you to ask for help or to label what they're accessing. And so then you can deliver what it is they want. There are hundreds and hundreds of ways to do this. For example, if kids like flashlights, getting rid of the battery so the flashlight doesn't work, so they have to come to you to ask for the battery or to turn the flashlight on. Every time a child is in one of these communication temptations, it's also an opportunity to work on language, not just for them to access your help, but it's a way for you to then scaffold on top of that the words that are relevant to the situation. These kinds of things, I don't know why I have disinfecting wipes, but anyway, these things are hard to take apart. So putting toys or things that the child wants in there so that they can't get to it is a great strategy. Don't put food in here, and certainly you should wash it. Say the kid wants to go out and he needs shoes, hiding one of the shoes so that he's looking for the shoe in order to get out. By the way, that's a nice opportunity to work on where, because the child is in his mind saying, where is the shoe? And so you're being able to use the term where in this event makes where meaningful. And again, they need you to get to the shoe. Up on the door there, I don't know if you can see it. This is a chocolate chip cookie. It's out of reach. So having the child, again, request the chocolate chip cookie from you. I think my daughter, when she opens the door, is going to be surprised when it falls in front of her. She'll be thrilled. Anyway, all of these different situations are, in a sense, your weapons against the child's difficulty with communicating. And it's a way for you to make language more important in their lives. So another just added tip is that when they are actually trying to communicate with or trying to get to solve the temptation problem you offer them, make sure you make them make eye contact before you deliver what it is that they want, because that increases the human value of this communicative attempt. So to recap, try and get put out of reach everything that you think that the child would want, and so that you can turn on and off access to these things. We want the child's independence to not work against their communication or their language. So be creative, go out there, go sabotage the environment, and have fun at it.